Could Rockstar Games be preparing for GTA 6's trailer by getting ready with some TV commercials? We'll be talking about all that in this video today. And a whole lot more. Now before we get started, I want to show you guys this cool picture. This was posted by user Hammy on the GTA 6 subreddit. They actually posted a picture of when some senior Rockstar Games developers and designers actually came to visit his university. And this just happened 2 days after the gameplay leak. Now this user says that they were told they could not ask them anything about the gameplay video leak. They were also from the Rockstar North office in Edinburgh and Dundee, where most of GTA 5 was developed. And he said it was cool, knowing that they knew so much about GTA 6, but couldn't tell us, and they mostly spoke about what working at Rockstar was like, the opportunities available at Rockstar, how to get into game development, etc. So I thought that was pretty cool, and it leads us to our main topic of today's video. And that is Rockstar, looking like they might be preparing for something, because it looks like they could be purchasing some TV video advertisements. Now this is also coming from the GTA 6 subreddit by user training Island3966, and before you say it's Reddit, nothing you can believe on there is true. And while that does have some degree of credibility, you do have to take everything you see with a grain of salt, particularly when it comes to Rockstar Games, because there have been some stuff posted on Reddit that has been legitimately true. So I don't know if you guys remember this, but a huge chunk of Red Dead Redemption 2 story was posted way before the game actually came out. I believe months before the game actually got into our hands. So this is what it was. It was a guy on Reddit that basically gave away the details of the game, that you play as a gang leader named Arthur. The biggest change they made to the gang is you have a posse. You have someone in your outlaw gang. That is a Pinkerton spy. You acquire lots of members, such as Abigail, Jack Marston, etc. And they also talk about how, at the end game, you transition to John Marston. You end up at Beecher's Hope. You do a bunch of farming activities. You build a house. All that stuff was true. Now there might have been some minor details that weren't exactly 100% correct. But what this does go to show is that things posted on Reddit can turn out to be true, and regardless of where they got their information from, sometimes things do turn out to be legitimate. In this case, that was real. So now getting on to our main point of today's video. It looks like December could be potentially a time for Grand Theft Auto 6's trailer, because supposedly an ad company that has done deals with the NBA and the NFL said they would let Rockstar in on ads around the 19th, 24th and 25th of December. Now it's still unsure if these ads would be for the NBA or NFL. But still, those are to massive products. And this also seems to be coming from one individual on Reddit, who is correctly predicted Disney ad runtimes in the 2020 Super Bowl, and states that they work for ad sales at Fox Sports. So this is the post right here. I work for Fox Sports ad sales, and can see what commercials are slated. Disney Plus owns 1 times 30-second ad in game, while Disney Company owns 2 times 30-second ads in games. Sadly, I wouldn't get my hopes up for a full-blown trailer, and they were talking about something regarding Marvel. But you get the idea. This guy has access to the back end, and sort of knows when things are gonna happen. And this is not the only post in which this user said they work in that situation. They say I worked in New York City at a major company for 10 years ago. So that kind of confirms the exact same situation. Another post as well. I was lucky enough to start at the company 10 years ago. For my health got worse. And on the Ask Reddit subreddit, where someone said, in the most simple explanation possible, what do you do for a living? They said you have to watch commercials. Because of me. So it's very clear that this individual has access to what commercials are going to be slated, and what it looks like when they are going to be slated. And there was apparently one comment that was found as well, That said, the only inside info I have, is from the ad agency in charge of media buying for Rockstar Games. Ad agency in Rockstar Games had dinner Tuesday, 10/24 in New York City, and then meetings with major networks yesterday and today. Ad agency cannot openly confirm. Their next campaign is GTA 6, but all convos suggested it was. Dinner went well, as my client was very hungover and out late. The ad agency is looking to purchase 30 seconds, 60 seconds and a minute and a half commercials and high-profile sporting events like the NFL and NBA around December 19th, December 24th, and December 25th, potentially Thanksgiving ads, but looking like December for a trailer. So let's just assume this is true for a second. This really is starting to add up, because November and December, this is when you have some major, high-profile sporting events, like NFL football games, that are happening in and around on holidays, as well as NBA basketball games that happen on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day as well. This is also when you have a lot of people at home spending time with friends and family. It's also traditionally, for a lot of the world, also very cold. More people are gonna be sitting inside. They're gonna be watching television, as opposed to doing things outside, like you might be able to in the spring and the summer. Now, the only problem with this, as exciting as it sounds, is it looks like it's actually a little bit too early in the process for what I would say Rockstar to be running trailers for the game. Yes, Rockstar do put television trailers for Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption, but it typically happens a lot closer to the release of the game. Trailers that Rockstar put out very early on, like the initial trailers for Red Dead Redemption GTA, those really have no marketing purposes other than just establishing that the game is coming and getting fans excited. The purpose of a television ad is to get people to, say hey, the game is coming out very, very soon, and I'm gonna be able to buy it. Aside from making the trailer itself, it doesn't cost Rockstar Games anything to put it on their newswire or to put it on YouTube. It does, however, cost them a lot of money to put it in advertisement on a major NFL game or NBA basketball game, so they wouldn't be putting out a trailer unless it was strictly closer to release, when someone could watch it and say, hey, cool, I'm gonna get that game next week when it comes out. Just getting the first official trailer really does nothing for someone, because it could be still months or years until the game comes out, and there might not even be a release date attached with it. Now, hopefully, if this is indeed real, this is Grand Theft Auto 6, and not something like the GTA Trilogy Mobile Definitive Edition. Those games have been getting some updates over the last couple of days and weeks, and we know Rockstar has promised to put those games out for iOS and Android devices, but they have yet to give us an update or a planned release date, so we don't know if those have been scrapped, if it is simply on the back burner. I can only imagine, though, that might be the most hated, most disliked thing Rockstar could ever do with all of us on high alert for GTA 6. Put out a trailer or an announcement for the Trilogy Definitive Edition. You can guarantee that would go over so poorly. So I don't know if Rockstar would want to do that, at least without getting GTA 6 out of the way. But I found this to be very interesting, and that's where I wanna all honestly leave the discussion up to you guys in those comments down below. Number 1. Do you believe this individual on Reddit, where we have seen correct Rockstar information posted in the past? And do you think the advertisements that supposedly Rockstar working on are for GTA 6? Or could it be something entirely different altogether? Remember in the month of December as well. That's traditionally when we see big GTA Online updates. And Rockstar has also done that in the past, where they have done television ads for a major GTA Online update, like the casino DLC or the contract update. So there's a lot of different things at play here, but this is certainly very interesting, and I would love to hear from you in those comments down below on what you're thinking, and if you have any information on the subject of this, you might work similarly in this industry and might be able to provide some context. So do let us know in those comments down below. If you guys did gone to enjoy this video, though a like grading would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all data, GTA and other Rockstar games, videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work. And if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.